so for some of Isabella's costumes for the 1880s and the 1890s, I am using a little bit of creative rights, but also trying to take a couple of historic patterns, like this McCall's pattern here. Isabella has a couple of day dresses and a work dress. So the day dress, I'm going to kind of use this pattern just a little bit and kind of tweak it a bit, but she'll have like the top coat and then the skirt, and probably puff it out a little bit, but just so you know where the inspiration is coming from. And then there's also a work dress that I'm going to use. I'm going to base it off of this, but I'm also going to tweak it, use that creative license, just so you guys kind of have an idea of what those costumes are going to look like. I'm getting multiple questions saying, what's she going to look like? What is she going to wear? I'm working on it. But just so you guys know, it's going to be kind of like this, but with a little bit of glam. For the modern day, I was only able to make a couple of really big sketches of the main girls. I was working on trying to get bigger sketches of everybody else, but just for time's sake, this is going to be kind of an idea of what the main characters, Ivy, Allison, Olivia, and Renee, are going to be wearing. You're going to see Allison is more like a modest and neat kind of character. She's very quiet to herself, very appropriate. I would say to a degree, she's a little old spirit, old soul. So she kind of stays a little covered up and she's conservative. And then you've got Ivy, who is very fashion forward. She's very chic, but she doesn't flaunt it. She's got it, but she doesn't flaunt it. So she's very savvy. She's just kind of having like a really chic jean jacket and shorts, and then just some strappy sandals to pull it together with a V-neck or a halter top. And then you've got Olivia. She is our fashionista, but over the top. So she will always be wearing something fancy, something a little more glitzy for the occasion than she should, but just something very fun. So we figured we'd put her in a little bit of a pink mini skirt and a very nice top, and give her a trendy purse, kind of make it her own. And then Renee, who's also kind of a little modest, but not. She's got your little bit of fun side, a little bit of flair, so I wanted to keep her kind of covered, but not. So she kind of has this little fun and flirty, but also quiet side, so just wanted to bring that out. And she's very fun and energetic and kind of keeps Allison in check, so that's why I have her in the bright orange, just so that you can see her fun personality. I drew a majority, we've got a lot of guys in here, so I wanted to get all of them together, but I also clumped in the 1950s, because not only am I doing the 1800s, I'm doing 1950s and modern day costuming, so a lot going on. So just real quick with the 1950s, you've got Kelly, you've got Kirk, Andy, Jim, and Max. These are our main characters in the very opening scene. So you'll see very classic 1950s. Kirk is the cool guy, so you'll see him in kind of like a greaser costume. Then you've got Andy and Max, who are kind of like your everyday next door neighbor guys. So they're going to be a little more conservative in what they wear. And then you've got Jim, who is like, let's say he's the wildcat. He's the one that wants to chase all the ladies. So he's going to be wearing something a little cooler, a little more hip for the time. And his girlfriend Kelly, she's obviously with the cool crowd, popular. So we're going to have her wearing something a little more wild as well, like the halter top as well as the capris, just to show that she's also fun. And then back to modern day, we've got your main characters, Ray, Randy, Ryan, and Nathan. They are the four guys that complement Allison, Ivy, Olivia, and Renee. Ray is in the band, so you're going to see him more in like the grunge kind of style, because he's fun. He's an older guy in a band, so he's going to dress like it. You've got Randy and Ryan, who are kind of like jokesters, so they're kind of going to be like your everyday, high schooler, or just fresh out of high school, kind of just wearing your everyday garb. Nathan is also in the band, so he's just going to be wearing some shorts with a shirt, patterned shirt. I'm not quite sure yet, so it's a little blank, but just imagine a pattern there. Coot is an older guy, so you're just going to see him in more like the cargo pant and cargo shirt, and then just a safari cap. He's a cool guy that comes in the beginning and gives a little information about the theories. And then you've got Party Girls, another girl you're going to see at the party. So she's just got your little fun, what you would typically see a girl in. Then you've got Bryan and Jeffrey, who are our hipsters in the group, because everybody has to have a hipster somewhere. So that's going to be a little bit more fun. You're going to see that side of them. You've got Marcus, Francis, Lucas, and Jordan. Just some of the guys that you're going to see at the party. Just kind of show a little bit more of what people wear in that time or nowadays and what that kind of scene would look like. So overall, it's just to give you an idea of what you're going to be seeing for the modern day, and just to kind of give you a glimpse of each of their personality. I think that's the biggest part of costuming. It's not just, acting doesn't just bring out the character. What they wear kind of helps you bring out their personality as well. It helps you connect visually while they're connecting with you emotionally. So it's a huge part of the film.